Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so I am recording on a day that I don't normally record. Today is Sunday, and so this morning we started our day going to church, and then after church I wanted to do some shopping because there's a wedding coming up where if it's your kid that's getting married, you want to be wearing something nice to the wedding. Well, you always want to wear something nice to a wedding, right? But when it's your own child that's getting married, it's not a kid, it's a grown-up. When your grown-up kid is getting married, oh my gosh, you want to wear something nice. And so I was looking for something that is in the theme of the wedding as far as colors, and so I found it, and so I got it hanging right over here on the door, and I also found a hat to go with it. Now I did not find shoes to go with it, but you know what, it's probably okay if I decide to go barefoot because it's in the grass right next to the ocean, right by the beach. So who knows? Maybe I'll do that, right? Nah, I'll probably get some shoes. I'll probably get some sandals, comfortable sandals, because yeah, you don't want to be walking in heels in grass or in sand because, the heel goes right in the bottom there. And then after that, we came home, and then the storm stuff started coming down, and the alarms were going off on the phone to like if you're outside, take shelter, that kind of thing. And our friends got so much hail in the area that they are. We got a lot of wind, we got a lot of rain, but we did not get any hail. They got hail, and yeah, there was hail. I believe some people were saying up to the size of golf balls that came down. So we hear of broken windows and that kind of thing, damaged roofs, quite a bit of things. Nothing like a tornado though. So thankfully there was no tornado. At least I have not heard of one. But we're good. And things that are damaged for people's homes, it's things that are repairable. So that's good. Now it's afternoon, or actually evening time, and I'm going, ooh, I didn't record the episode yet for Release the Badass in You for this week. Typically, I have it already recorded at this point. And so I was thinking about, what am I going to share with you about? And this past week, our team started a blitz. And it's a blitz of 100. So we have a sheet that has 100 squares, and we're doing a duck race with it. Actually, do I have the sheet right over here? No, I put it in the other room right now. So we're doing a duck race with it. So each team member has a duck, whether it's a duck with little star sunglasses, or my duck is the one with the bubble bath. There's all sorts of ducks, and as each time you do the activity, then you get to move your duck on the squares, and there's different spots that either if you stop on or you pass by because you're doing those activities, then there's little prizes that you win, that you receive for doing those activities. Now with that activity that we're doing a blitz for, the focus is on the action that is being taken, not the actual result of those actions, because there's a particular action that we want to focus on with our team this month. And so by doing a blitz of 100, even though we started not at the start of the month, we started halfway through, there's plenty of time for everybody on the team to do that action 100 times, because it is actually a very simple action to take. Now, a few days later, I saw a video and I was like, oh, this is totally apropos for what we're doing with our 100, because it talks about something that relates to 100. And you might know the gentleman that shared that video. It's a YouTube or Facebook reel. It's one of those little short thingies, and it's by none other than Eric of GoPro. And I'm so thankful that at the library here, they were having a library sale, and I picked this one up. I think it was 25 cents or 50 cents, something like that, because when we moved from Hawaii to here, when we crossed the ocean, I did not bring all my books along. I donated them. So now I have my copy of GoPro by Mr. Eric. And so the video that he shared, let me see if I can bring that up for you. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Small changes make a huge difference. You don't have to influence all 100 people. You only have to influence 5. If you bring in 100, you only have to have influence with 5. Not all 100. Love the whole 100. Wish for the whole 100. But all you have to do is
there you go. So that was the video that I saw that he posted, or his team posted, right? And that was a few days after we launched our action step of 100. And through that action of 100, it is very likely that each team member that participates, because guess what? Not everybody's participating, but guess what? Everybody's at a different place in their business. They're at a different place in life, right? So not everybody is available to participate. And then some are choosing not to participate. And then some are choosing to participate. You know, we're not going to twist an arm. But keep in mind that those that do take the action steps, if they do the full 100, most likely they're going to be changing 5 lives through those action steps. And so that's our focus. But guess what? Whether it's 5, whether it's 1, whether it's 3, by doing these action steps, we know that lives are going to be changed. And we know that we're planting seeds at the same time, because sometimes the results do not come right away. It is not always a drive-through instant gratification type of thing. And that we're planting seeds, and that these seeds will need to be tended to in order to bear fruit, in order for anything to come forth from those seeds that are planted. Now, keep in mind, when you plant seeds, if we're looking at the yard that we have right now, right? If we plant seeds and the ground is dry and it's just full of weeds, then those seeds, number one, will not be able to grow roots into some soil because it is so dry, and because there's weeds around, it might even suffocate the seed where it won't be able to grow. But if you plant the seeds and you tend to the soil, you provide the water, you make sure that it has the nutrients that it needs, then you will get the seeds of what you planted. So if you plant sunflowers, you will get sunflowers that grow, right? And so that's the same in business. If you plant certain seeds, you know that the results that will come from those seeds are certain results. So that's my little spiel that I want to share with you today, is that we're doing a blitz of 100. And then I saw that video by Eric, and I was like, oh, perfect timing to have that reminder that of what he shares about that. So sent that over to our team. And then I want to invite you that, what are you doing in your business? Do you need to do an action 100 times? So in the blog, I will go ahead and share with you a sheet that has 100 squares, and you can either put names in those 100 squares, or you can just X them out each time that you do that particular action or activity or that reach out, whatever it is that you choose to do 100 of. I am inviting you to do a blitz of 100 of those things before the month is over. So that is the topic of today. And until next time, a hui ho, toodle pip, and aloha.